NFT Worlds. All right, so this is one of my favorites. The floor price at the moment is 9.5 Ethereum. I personally think this is a great entry point. I really do. Not financial advice. If you look over here at activity, they recently went close to 20 Ethereum, and the reason for the drop in price is that they recently, about 3 days ago, did a world token drop where they gave you their currency for holding an NFT world. Worked out to about 1.5 ETH for me, and I've been holding for about 2 months. A lot of people ended up aping into this project because of the world payout, and so it has seen a recovery, a downward movement, like you do see when projects either drop another collection for free or whatever it may be. To compound that, we've obviously got a whole lot of stuff going on in NFT world. We definitely in the beginning, if not already in a bear market. And so there's a lot of things playing, but I really do think this is a great investment. We did do a previous video on NFT world, so I'm going to try and do this differently, and so focus on different types of things here. But another reason that I'm really bullish on this particular project is because it seems to be the most commonly used one for other NFT projects to get into the metaverse. So we're seeing a hang of a lot of projects purchase either one or multiple NFT worlds, hiring a builder to build on that land. And I'll just show you the sort of things that are being built at the moment or have been built. So this is just from their Twitter page. Wow. Now, each NFT world is massive. It will take like 2 days or 3 days for your avatar to walk from one edge to the other. It's every world, every single NFT is bigger than the whole of Sandbox, just to try and put it in perspective. And it's your land. You can do what you want on that land. You can build what you want, and you can do what you please on it. They will be launching staking and renting ability very, very soon, in the next couple of weeks max, where if you own an NFT world and you're not a project or you don't want to build on it, you've got no use for it, you can rent it. So you can use their own system, their own website that they're developing, and you can rent out your land. And you'll be paid in world token, and you can say how long you want to rent it for. NFT worlds will be like the rental agent, and they will make sure that everything is done on their side correctly. You can choose how to rent it. The nice thing is that if a renter gets, let's say I rent a world to a project, and after a month I decide, actually I want to build my own world on my project, the project that was renting mine can take their entire build and move it to any other NFT world. So obviously, even though we're seeing 10,000 items and 4,600 owners, this is deflationary, because as people buy worlds to build on other projects, and I'm going to take you through which projects are building worlds, as people are building on them, they're not going to sell them. It's an asset to that project. They can say they're in the metaverse. And so there's going to be less and less for sale. So really, honestly, this is Council of Kings, an NFT collection that owns a couple of NFT worlds. And this is what they've built. And it also, like Morland was saying in the very beginning, it also can tie into P2E in a big way, because, this can be where you come to play their game and earn either their token or world token. Makes more sense to earn world token, I would think. And I know most projects are doing that. I haven't heard of anyone not doing it. But you can see this is a huge achievement for this particular project, Council of Kings. They can be very proud of what they've built. And here's another person or company that has built luxury apartments on their NFT world, that they now going to be renting each apartment out to people. I mean, that looks really clear. That doesn't look like a pixelated, it's as good as you get, this build, really, from that perspective. And
Yeah,
so you'll be able to,
the
yeah, how
sky
cool.
looks really realistic. The
It's
sky, wow.
incredible, hey?
They did a great job with this one.
Yeah. I mean, look
The,
at that.
it makes you start, like, your mind start to race, sort of like, what are the different possibilities here if you own this land? Like, what could you build and do and use it
It's
for?
endless. You
Yeah,
could do a golf course. You could do, like, South Africa. It's very popular to go on game drives, with animals. You could do a virtual freaking game reserve. I mean,
yeah,
a location where people can go. In a way, Google Maps was the beginning. The 3D maps, being able to
yeah,
actually do street view. That's a
yeah.
metaverse of the world. That's a metaverse representation of the world. You can explore the world without having to leave the comfort of your home. So yeah, I mean, NFT Worlds is a great project, guys. Truly, I'm tempted to buy another one. I just don't have much ETH because everything's so cheap. I've been buying everything I can at the moment. But yeah, at this price, I'll put a prediction now. And we'll check it out and we'll remember. My prediction is by the end of this year, these will be 25 to 30 ETH floor price.
Wow.
Truly, and I've got, like, very strong conviction in that.
And
Um, uh, yeah,
we've talked about another project, that Gray Boys, right? Like, we've talked
yeah,
about
we're
their
gonna chat about it later
involvement,
as well.
and yeah, it's just more and more projects seem to be taking that route of going NFT worlds rather than Sandbox or Decentraland, which has kind of priced people out of the market right now,
Yeah,
because they were at a time, they were the only real viable metaverse if you wanted to buy legitimate land, and now there's a lot of opportunities. uh, NFT Worlds is one of them. I like the way that you've described it, that each world is bigger than the whole of Sandbox, and that on that land, like, you're able to do exactly what you do in Sandbox, but you have all the space, right? Like, you don't just have a little tiny pixelated couple
mm.
corners of Sandbox. Like, that's going to be massive. And then the renting aspect, it's just what a great
And
project
they also have capabilities to have, like, up to 10,000 people, virtual avatars,
in there at once.
on one world at one time. So
Wow.
you could effectively build your own sandbox.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like
You
you
you could launch an NFT project called NFT World 1257 and literally sell parcels of it for people to develop on.
that's yeah, I was just going to say that. That's
Yeah.
so yeah, that's smart, man. Great idea. Great
Thank
great
you.
idea.